They have no defenses whatsoever.
Look how
So we just need to eliminate our entire ecosystem to make.
Okay, pause. It's not like their facial structure looks like smiling in the way that like
me that animal's
we
not
look like
smiling.
This was a very Austin Show style moment.
No, this
What's
whole-
up, everybody? We're back.
Excuse you, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Fear and Podcast. We are joined by a very, very special guest. Maya Higa is joining us again. Thank you so much for being here, Maya.
Again,
We also have a full stack
Yeah.
team. The family is here together. Gabe's here because Marche is on a vacation.
Marsh is dead. He died to self-suck.
Yeah.
He's still endorsing all the products that we
That's
show
right.
and support.
That's right. That's
yeah.
right.
In fact, yeah, he's meeting with a lot of the brands that
Yeah,
we
he's at ZocDoc
advertise.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
in memoriam.
You were so insistent about firing up the pod today. Do you have any topics you want to?
I do have a topic, but I'm
Stop.
not going to cover it right now. For those of you that are on the edge of their seat about my take on the Air India disaster, we will be covering that in the Patreon. I've been getting messages, emails, and everybody's like, cover it. And nobody wants to cover it on their stream, which I respect. I guess I could probably stream
Austin
at some point. But
Austin has texted me and demanded that I cover it. Or at first it was like more of a gentle suggestion, like, "Hey, are you planning on covering the Air India disaster? That would be quite, I could come over for that." And I was
sure.
like, Austin, there's thermonuclear war that's unfolding.
I thought he could take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, and,
You know?
and so my answer was no. I'm not going to be covering that because
No, he actually said yes and then never responded to me.
That's crazy because Hasan, I'm coming over tomorrow to do like an animal game with Hasan, like a 2 truths and a lie, like just a fun like. What do you know about animals, Hasan? He asked me to do that.
And there's like thermonuclear war or something.
yeah. So he's taking a break for that. But
That's
Why would you do this to me?
That's
I
really
feel like
This is
interesting.
why I said we shouldn't have Maya
He
Higa
also
on the
has a
podcast.
I
laptop.
feel like this is a safe place.
He also masturbates on a laptop. Did you know that?
I have know that, and every one of your viewers.
And then he
knows
says,
that.
there's
Yeah.
cummies on my tummy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why
That's,
would
I've
you-
never
why'd
said that.
say
Why are you acting like you were there?
words made me want to kill
Alright.
myself.
Yeah.
Well, he's told everyone
And then
he
he-
says that,
and
so
then
it's
he-
not my fault.
and then
That's
he-
him.
Hasan, what?
And then he eats it.
That's real. I do it. I'm like, yummy.
Ew.
I don't know anymore.
Stop. You can't say that.
I'm a serious political commentator. I promise.
I'm a very political commentator.
Oh, okay. Somebody was on CBS all of a sudden.
Thank
she
you,
has all
everybody.
the smoke.
I
You were on
was on
CBS.
national news, everybody. Yes, Stompy
Yeah.
made national news. Georgie made national
Finally,
news.
someone on
I'm
this
famous.
podcast is on national news.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
For
everybody.
So were you on national news? Tell us about it. They called you Gen Z.
They called me the Gen Z Jane Goodall.
I love that.
Are you
It
even
was
Gen Z?
dope. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, the oldest Gen Z is 28. I'm 27.
The fuck? I didn't know that. Wait, you mean I'm a borderline Gen
Where
Z?
am I?
We're
Dude, you are
millennials.
not on the border. You have crossed the border.
Bitch, I can't even see you.
You crossed the border. You're so far from the border.
I just hear
detained
his,
you.
I just
You know,
hear
it's-
his fucking voice.
It's a miracle. The rest of us age up. Austin Show's age keeps
No.
going down.
That's
I'm
crazy.
30
That's crazy that Austin
31
had the
years
audacity to say,
old,
I'm
proud.
right there on the border.
I am. I'm 31 years old and proud, Mr. 33. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not Gen Z.
How's that? 1990. Yeah, you're not even fucking close.
Yeah, I'm
Maya,
a boomer.
that was a.
You're
I'm trying to eat as much of it before Will takes it away from me.
Yes, it's coming, but Maya, I will help you.
freaking took
I'm
the
gonna give you the
bag.
alley oop.
I knew he was going to do that.
Perfect. Nope.
Jesus
that was
Christ.
really
That was
bad throw.
insane.
This one's perfect.
That-
Okay.
You didn't even try.
Oh,
that was better.
one was perfect.
Here,
was
Maya,
good.
right? How about this?
Ready? And perfect. No, I'm trying to put too much loft in.
Okay.
Audio listeners are
what do
having
you want
fun
to
right
know?
now.
From Gen Z Goodall
Yeah,
to
we-
being one of the animals.
We interrupted her as she was
No.
telling us about
As
her big
you
moment
do.
on ABC News.
CBS.
CBS.
Someone got a $4 bag of popcorn. It's the best thing that's ever happened
It's
in my
so
life.
good.
It's
Oh my
actually,
God.
it is really good. It's like very similar to movie theater
Will said he's
popcorn.
going to take it away.
All right, Maya. So you,
The fact that I have to be the ADHD police as
I love it
I was
so much.
literally
Please don't take
one
it.
of the test kids in the nation for ADHD drugs, and the fact that I have to reel
I
this
get one
podcast
more.
in is a joke. Okay,
Oh my god, you see that?
so Maya, you were on CNN.
Take it away now.
I was on CBS.
Fuck.
that
I said one more handful.
Cutie.
You said one more. Don't say cutie when she's eating. She has problems with that.
Yeah,
And I love
Maya,
popcorn.
you look at her hands right now and you tell me this is acceptable.
You think she has a problem with food?
Will, I don't love anything.
You bitch.
I'm
You
ta-
know what you're doing.
I'm
Well,
taking
we
the
know-
bag
You're
away.
using estrogen kung fu on me. There's nothing I can say. No, she doesn't have a problem with food, but the way she's eating reminds me of a fucking squirrel.
That's fine.
I'm going to tell my therapist about this.
Are you gonna show her how big the handful is? Because she might also come to that same conclusion.
What do you want to talk about?
Tell us about CBS.
So I was on CBS.
Fake news.
So I was on CBS. They came
Fake
out
news,
to us.
CBS.
They did an interview. They were like they're using social media to do conservation education at Alvea Sanctuary. It was awesome. It was a 2-minute segment.
I love that.
You know, my family and all the people over 40 in my life are stoked for me.
That's dope.
So-
I love that.
tight.
Send us the link. We'll drop a link in the description.
I'm one of the people over 40. Where's the bag of popcorn?
So I
no,
actually
no, you don't need it.
Will, take it away.
I want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch, you want to get in my? I want to get you in my tub. You think I'm gonna feed you?
He thinks that you're fat as well.
I don't think you're fat. He thinks he's fat.
I
Will
know
thinks
I'm
he's
fat.
fat.
Will thinks
And I'm-
Hasan and Cutie are fat.
I'm injured. I'm fat and injured.
You're
right
injured.
now.
What the fuck did you injure?
Oh, he fakes an injury.
What did he do?
I can
Again,
show it. I can show it.
because now he's gonna show
God,
feet.
what did he do? What happened? Oh God.
Okay,
The other
I'm gonna have
side is
my
worse,
popcorn
but
pile.
you can still kind of see the.
What happened? You're just showing toesies for nothing.
Oh yeah, people on camera can't see it.
Context for everybody
Wait,
listening.
what happened?
Hasan had to fake an injury because I asked him to ball again because I came to LA and he is again scared to play basketball
It was
against
to
me.
save you because I saw how hard you got your shit pushed in. Oh, that last clip. Gabe, can you roll the clip of Maya playing basketball and getting fucking destroyed?
What clip? You brought a clip here?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Maya
If
Higa
you're gonna
basketball
Google
fail compilation.
that's crazy.
You play basketball, Maya?
I love basketball.
Yeah.
Me too.
Really?
No,
Oh.
I'm just trying to fit in.
That was really disappointing.
Yeah, that's the one.
I love fitting
I'm
in.
pretty sure.
thought
Yep,
that'd
that's
be
the
fun.
one. I wonder if this is the TikTok. Well, no, not that one. That's not the one.
No, you should play this one.
No, not
I
that
think
one.
this is a good one.
No. Show the one that you know. The actual. What is it? Is it on live stream fail? Maybe.
You're not doing very good news right now, Hasan.
Yeah, you're bad at this.
No.
Yeah,
that's
no,
not
you
it
should watch
either.
that one too.
That's not it either.
I think that's also a good clip.
No, it's not on LSF. It was on Twitter, but I don't think they actually name her in it as the victim.
Damn.
It's
What are
actually
you even
worthwhile.
talking about? What clip?
The one where your ankles get busted.
I've never had my ankles busted by anybody.
I've watched it, and you get flipped off in the process.
Oh, Tevin.
Yeah. Look up Tevin.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is.
What are you doing?
This is worth it.
He really wants to prove that.
What is he doing?
I fell one time.
There's no.
You don't
Gabe
worry
is
about it.
Gabe is sweating
Gabe,
bullets.
forget it.
Gabe,
I'm
cut
sorry
that in
he-
after and we'll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it.
Okay.
But you keep going. Keep going. About
No, what do you
your
mean
shit
keep
talk.
going? You're going to be on the phone. You can
No.
only do one thing at a time.
Keep
I've
your-
never seen you multitask in your fucking
Okay,
life.
keep shit
so
talking.
look up the clip,
No.
and we'll all wait.
Oh.
We're being held hostage
No, we're moving
by
on.
fucking popcorn
It's
Mike,
that-
give me the
it's
gun.
That's the
and
one.
your petty
You found
grievance.
it.
Give me the gun, Maya.
You found it.
This is the
We
one.
need the gun.
We need the gun.
Okay, context. I was drunk here.
No way you're playing basketball without me. You're so fake. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe
This is a minute long clip.
that about this life. I'm telling you.
I was drunk here. Okay, but look at that. Okay, I'm talking
Oh.
Thank you, everybody.
What was this?
Thank you, everybody.
Don't be
She
so
felt really
impressed.
cool after that.
Don't be so impressed.
And the whole crowd went
I love the
wild.
game.
I love
Me
it.
and Bonnie, Espen, and Tevin.
I'm so bad at basketball.
When was this?
Girls, dude. Come on, dude.
Then I mean, Bonnie's like. house party.
Oh.
Hasan, this is such a waste of everybody's time.
I mean, I know. I wish we could just get to the good part.
So far, I'm actually really good at basketball. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh no, here it is. Yeah.
That was perfect. You had this locked and loaded on your fucking TikTok page and you just hid it from us?
Anyway,
That's insane.
I was on CBS. I'm really proud of it.
Nice.
We're really proud of you too, and we do
Thank you.
apologize for
I'm not.
Hasan trying to take
I'm not.
your moments because we could also make a highlight reel the last time I saw you play basketball.
I actually want to talk to you about something, Maya. So you've kind of become an authority on animals on our platform.
Okay.
And usually when I have a dangerous or dumb take about animals, people will be like, someone call Maya.
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
call. But I had this theory. Tragically, the American black bear has had a lot of its endemic space encroached upon by humans in the last, 100 or so years.
True.
It's very tragic, and they find themselves more and more in suburban settings, eating Oreos, swimming in pools. And I was thinking, as a solution to this, we should domesticate bears the same way we domesticated dogs. And if we start now, hundreds of years from now, our ancestors will thank us for beginning this process. I am a brave, soothsaying future seer.
Revolutionary.
And we can start by just letting these bears in our house and giving them Oreos.
I don't think that letting bears in your house is a good idea at all. I don't think that you should feed bears.
Answer.
Let her.
Because of the liability, it's very dangerous to let a bear in your house. Also,
Dangerous
if a bear,
because you're not going to want any other animals because it's the chillest animal of all time.
I mean, I didn't say that, but
Hasan has this fantasy that he can rizz up a bear.
it's not so
He has,
stupid.
he has this fantasy that he
I
can.
think you're a hater, and I think that I could vibe out a bear.
That's what he
and
thinks.
We would just sit on the couch and eat popcorn.
That bear would
You don't have
maul
any
you.
popcorn left. So
Yeah.
you couldn't.
Big news.
Austin,
I
Will
took it.
said I can't.
Will, are
well,
you
that
serious?
topic
Yes, you
lasted
can.
3 seconds.
Wait, keep going. Why is it bad? Why is it bad to have a bear in your house?
Because
Why-
one, the bear would kill you.
Sure.
2, if the bear kills you, then they have to euthanize the bear.
Right.
And then they're just
Really?
like
Does he not get like a trial?
the
Right? Think
nuisance
about it.
bear thing is really
Like
stupid.
Justice
a,
for
like
the
a
bear.
trial
What-
at court or what?
Like, what if it was self-defense?
Like you go to bear court?
I don't know.
Yeah, actually, no. I'm on Austin's side.
Yeah,
What-
I think it's
what
just a little unfair.
Okay, this is what happened. Picture this: Hasan has a bear living with him.
Yeah.
Kaya.
And they're in the living room, and she's eating his popcorn, and so he slaps out of her hand.
Yeah.
And the bear kills Hasan. Thank God. And then what? So the bear just gets euthanized?
Well, I think that would be like okay to get euthanized and that's true. But what
Whoa,
if let me
self-defense.
change the situation.
Okay.
Hasan and Bear sitting on the couch. Bear reaches into Hasan's popcorn. Hasan pulls a gun on the bear.
The bear's not going to know it's a gun.
Yeah,
what
it
do you
doesn't
think
know
is
it's a
going to happen?
gun.
What if he knows?
What if he does? You
There's
don't know that. The bear
dogs
hasn't
that
had his
can
day
use-
in court.
Yeah, and the dogs can use those little things now, like a bear. Can. Oh,
See?
why him?
And the bear pulls a gun on Hasan.
Yep.
I thought
No,
we
wait,
were,
no, the bear didn't pull the
I
gun
thought
on
we were
Hasan.
arguing.
Let's not
Hasan
resort to
pulled the
violence.
gun.
I thought we were having a civil debate here.
Anyway.
Because if we start breeding the most adorable bears, right? How many hundreds of years would it take to make them small?
No, I'm not in favor
leave
of breeding.
wildlife wild.
No, I'm not in favor of breeding, but I am in favor
How
of
about
just
deer?
like picking the chillest bears.
Yeah, there you
let
go.
nature run its course in the same way that, like, maybe early on the wolves that were the dopest.
In a few hundred years, we got teacup Chihuahua bears.
Dude, dogs and cats are enough, guys. We have so many domesticated species of animals. We got dogs, we got cats, we
Let's
got
let the bears
chickens.
decide. I'm sorry.
The bears
Maya.
have decided. The bears don't want us.
But they are.
I
but
see a lot of them
They
in
don't
hot
want it.
tubs.
They want our pudding.
Will brings up a good point though, because like it seems like the bears are deciding to live with us.
Yes.
Because they just keep coming down to the street.
They don't
No,
like us.
we
they
moved
like our
in.
food.
Yeah, we moved in, and
Right.
they
They're
have food.
opportunists.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You know what? You make a good point. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
being a wildlife expert. What about otters?
No, leave them alone, dude.
Ooh, that's
We don't
another
need to.
good
We don't
one.
need to
Okay,
How
domesticate
about,
anything.
how about
else.
deer? I love deer.
Deer?
Leave the deer alone.
A hoof animal inside?
I don't know how to defend you.
Okay.
Deer?
You're so I look for you for helping.
Compromise. You've made a good point. I no longer want to domesticate bears or otters. What about raccoons? Because their
Yeah.
stock is going up tremendously.
I could maybe get behind
They've been
that.
smoking
Oh my
crack
God.
I'm
everywhere.
trying to be on your team, but there
People-
is a crack
What
one.
if you give a crack to a raccoon?
Yeah, they know how to smoke crack pipe.
Yeah.
How do
Probably,
you
they
know?
probably die.
No,
No,
there's
no,
no,
there's one that's-
Nope. There's crack smoke.
It depends on
We
how much
love him.
crack you give them, I suppose. But
sure
raccoons
they
are
don't have a
like
limit.
people do not understand. I've done zookeeping for raccoons, and they are like insane. They're so dangerous.
Right.
They can just like rip the flesh off of your legs. Like
Okay.
they're a lot, and they're so messy. Like they get in water, they get it
Do
everywhere.
you ever get the comment that you're keeping all the good animals for yourself
I've said that.
and you're gatekeeping it for the common
Yeah.
man?
No.
You could get a cow.
like
Yeah, get a cow.
You get a cow.
Get a horse.
too hard.
Hey, guess what? I already own a bull. Guys, I want to take a second.
I
I don't. Wow,
Sorry, I'll
thank
let you have your
Thank you for that
second.
input.
I don't know where it came from.
I don't know if you guys know this, but it's summertime.
What?
Yeah. And in the summer, I like to get entertained.
I
How do you
hate
feel about that?
entertaining.
I like to get entertained.
Well, I'm actually going to go to the Doobie Brothers soon. And for that, I use SeatGeek. Have you guys heard of SeatGeek?
Are you kidding? I did. I was just looking for Olivia Rodrigo tickets on
On
freaking
SeatGeek?
SeatGeek
Yep.
because her concert's next week. I don't have tickets. I'm
Yep.
freaking out. I'm
And-
freaking out, Will.
Well, don't freak out
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
Because
I'll
we're
chill.
here with a special hookup.
Okay.
You can use our exclusive code to get a percentage off, 10% off your tickets for Olivia Rodrigo
Any tickets?
on SeatGeek. Yes. And
Any tickets on SeatGeek?
that's
Yeah.
what I'm told.
That's crazy.
That's great.
The code is
Uh-huh.
FEAR10.
Yes.
That's right. Code FEAR10 for 10% off tickets at SeatGeek. That's code FEAR10.
Yep, $25 max discount.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. But no matter how many times you've bought tickets using SeatGeek before, FEAR10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So,
Wow.
yep. And I just want to digress. So, as you were saying, I already own a bull.
I don't
I
know.
did not know
Where?
that.
Where?
No one
Where do you
knows.
I
have
own
a
a
Michigan.
rodeo bull.
No one
Where?
knows.
Where the
Knows.
fuck is your rodeo
Yeah.
bowl, Will?
Where is it?
I'm not going to tell you guys.
Wait, are you hiding it?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
What?
My family
know.
owns
I
a
guess
rodeo
he
bull
has
in
one.
Montana.
Damn, is it just out there? What is it called? It's got it. What's the name?
God, it's something. I think it's like Tantrum. It's something dope like that.
Tantrum is a funny
You
name.
unironically would name your child that.
Tantrum is a funny name for a little dog.
Yeah, I'd like that name.
But listen, I'm glad you're an animal expert, and I
Yeah.
think everyone should listen to you. But I
Raccoons
think
are
the
not
best part
pets.
of being an expert is defending your positions against, a pretty reasonable line of questioning.
Yeah.
And raccoons, they have
I
opposable thumbs
started.
and they love trash.
But she said they
And-
do
but I
rip
ju- crap.
off your
You
skin.
do not want them in your house.
Right.
It's not fair for them to be in your house because they want to be freaking outside.
Wait,
wanna,
do they?
They
I
want
don't
to
know
live
if
in the
that's true.
wild.
What if he just
man.
wants to be in the house?
Yeah.
Like he's chill like that.
I feel like you're speaking for raccoons and you're not one.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a raccoon.
Okay. Second line of questioning.
Oh my god.
One animal that is domesticated has to go. Which one?
Yeah.
You're
What do you mean
wiping them
has to
out.
go?
We're
Like,
Like,
has
giving
to
them,
say-
we're
he's
giving
saying
them
the
back to the
opposite.
wild.
has to go extinct?
No, we're giving them
I know
back to
your,
the
I know your
wild.
answer. I know your answer.
We're giving them back to the wild.
Birds. Like people with stupid ass parrots.
Oh, parrots. That's a good answer.
Parrots
They
are,
live
parrots
so
are
long.
crazy.
That's a good
Yeah.
They
answer.
live
I
so
know
long.
where
They
answer.
outlive their owners,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And they mess shit up.
I went through a phase where I wanted a bird because I wanted one, and I just realized that I just wouldn't. They convinced me out of it.
I actually brought a story
Okay.
because based on this exact topic.
Okay.
It was a lead-in,
Mm.
right? Because obviously we agree with you, right, guys?
Thanks,
we don't
everybody.
think
Oh no, I don't.
We
more
don't
wild
think
animals
Let go of my
should
hand.
be domesticated.
Let go of my hand. I have an exception for
was
cool
crazy.
ones.
No, Sass.
No, Hassan.
Please.
Cool ones. Are you gonna talk
Did
about
you
the
see the story that happened recently in Texas?
Oh,
Escaped zebra.
Oh, I saw this.
There was a couple in Texas that bought a zebra
Yeah.
and they had like a waist-high fence.
Yeah.
And the zebra escaped.
Yeah. Well,
Pull this up and look at how sad
he
he
trying
looks.
to go to the
look at how
wild?
sad he looks in this. Yeah. Oh no, he was in the wild for months.
Aw.
He escaped and then
Poor
Well, this is they finally
guy.
got him.
whoa!
They-
In Tennessee?
yeah.
No, Texas.
No,
oh.
but the couple's in Texas. But I
Oh
think
my
he
God!
got
They
all the
ran
way-
all the way to
Yeah.
Tennessee.
So play this clip of him.
How did he
it's-
eat?
It's
'Cause
so
all-
sad.
Oh.
I mean, that's sad.
That's kind of fucked up.
That's horrible.
Why
Okay,
didn't
but-
they just
So
run?
sad.
Hold on. I need to say something.
Wait,
here.
why didn't they put
Hold
him
on.
in one of those
No, no.
trailers?
Wait, just give me a second. Give me a second. We live in a society in which we have militarized our police force, and they let a fucking zebra go across multiple state lines without catching him.
I don't think it's that easy to catch a zebra.
They're
Yeah.
pretty fast.
We have helicopters.
They run from lions.
How do you think a helicopter is going to catch it?
But just keep
It's in the sky.
I know, but keep track of it.
And
like-
then what?
That's so cool.
But hold
though.
on, but hold
Imagine
on.
you're driving down the highway, there's a fucking zebra next to you.
But like, I mean, come on. We're like the, you know what I mean? We got laser beams in our military. We can't catch a fucking.
Can you ride a zebra?
But I wanted to tee you up
You couldn't.
because in this country right now, you
Too
can own
fat.
zebras, you can own kangaroos,
Yeah.
you can own a
Well-
bunch of.
You're It's in some states it's legal, but that doesn't mean that you should.
No, that's what I'm saying is to anybody out there who is considering buying an exotic pet, why shouldn't they?
Because it's unfair to the animal to be in captivity. It's lame to breed animals for like lives in captivity, like exotic animals for lives in captivity. And a lot of animals, we don't know how it affects their wild populations when they're exploited by the pet trade, and that's a huge bummer.
Okay.
And then generally, we have so much knowledge about like how to take care of dogs and cats well, and we
Right.
have so many vets that are like there to take care of dogs and cats. It's a very serious answer.
No, you can't take your zebra to
but-
Banfield.
Yeah, no, that's a real
literally.
problem,
Yeah.
and so they get like subpar care, and we don't know how to take care of them, and then they get a bunch of medical issues.
How
So
much
what's
more
a good way
difficult?
the average person can support animals, wild animals? And
Follow Alveus Sanctuary.
there we go.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Now, but we have to get to one. I brought one more thing.
Okay.
And this is very serious.
Okay.
All those previous animals were a lead up. Because have you heard of the quokka?
No.
Please pull up the quokka.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Gabe.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a dyslexic
Q-U-O-K,
piece of
yeah.
shit. So
Yeah.
the quokka is the cutest animal ever to exist ever. Pull
Yeah.
the video, please. And they only exist in one island, like off Australia's coast.
Have you heard of a quokka
And,
before?
yeah, you can mute this and we can look at the quokka. So they're known for being the smiling rodent.
Right.
Wait till you see their face. They love human beings. They are incredible. They've driven up. Wait, this is a crappy quokka video.
No,
They're
this is
trying
good.
to
You
make
just
them
gotta
look
skip.
wild and not cute and
Oh,
amazing.
God forbid.
Get like a local news story, please, Gabe, so we can see how cute they are. They've driven up tourism in this area. There you go.
They're the new
yeah.
capybara.
So my question is this:
They're the it girls of the summer.
invasive species are really bad.
Okay.
But I think that potentially we should eliminate one of our native species to give the quokka a chance to
Yes.
thrive here in the
What?
United States.
Oh,
Yes.
that's not how that works.
I mean, come on.
Wait, what are their natural predators?
Let's
No, well, they're everything. They have no defenses. They have no defenses whatsoever.
Look how
So we just need to eliminate our entire
Look how happy
ecosystem
she
to make.
is.
okay.
to eat.
Pause. It's not like their facial structure looks like smiling in the
You're
way that
telling
like
me that animal's
we look
not
like
smiling?
Well, it's not the same. No,
He doesn't feel anything.
it
he just
looks like
that
us
way.
smiling, so we want to be like, "Ooh, smiling," but like that doesn't mean that
It's
he's happy
smiling.
and smiling.
It's number
just-
6. Number 6 literally
six.
says smile.
Guys, this is cute and funny moments compilation.
Right.
Okay,
it's
what,
not-
what,
this
what do you
is
want?
not-
Like sad
Right.
moments? You want to
You
watch
wanna-
a
No,
depressed
it's just-
You
this
want to
isn't
know
like-
who
this
doesn't have a
isn't
cute
science.
and funny moments compilation? Sharks. Let's
Yeah.
eliminate them from
No,
the-
no, no, no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
And
That's
introduce the quokka.
crazy.
Yes.
I learned sharks are just misunderstood.
What?
Talk to him.
Are you a shark? Did a shark tell you that?
Let me tell you, Maya, you correct me if I'm wrong because you're the expert, but sharks are actually not the enemy of the sea. You know who are the enemy of the seas?
Orcas.
Us.
Orcas.
Oh.
Us.
No.
Us. No.
You can talk about
Dolphins.
what? No.
No,
us.
invasive species like zebra mussels
We're the problem.
and
us.
guppies.
Oh, we're the problem? I didn't think we were the
We
issue.
pollute. We're
It's
like.
us.
Oh, okay. We're the
They
problem.
have
But
laws.
also, orcas.
They have
They have
laws.
They're
But I
more
thought
law-
there was the dolphins are more
We need more
aggressive.
law and order in this
Maya,
country.
Listen, I'm trying to set you up, but you're losing them right now.
What is there? What do you want me to say? You can't replace. You
they're
can't
vulnerable, we
take
must
out a
defend
native
them.
species and put in an invasive species and be like, nice.
Okay, but sharks are scary.
Sharks.
Sharks are scary to us. Maybe
And
we
the-
shouldn't be in the freaking
And
water.
the quokkas, well, that's why I avoid the water.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to be
And-
honest. This is
okay,
the first
this one I
time I've
don't like.
allowed myself to be willfully stupid, and it's liberating.
It's fun.
It's
Yeah,
liberating.
welcome to the Republican Party, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, go check out Alveus Sanctuary.
Yay.
Support them because
Yeah.
they're actually doing good animal work and they don't have stupid takes like us.
Yeah, don't let Maya being a buzzkill, you know, stop you from enjoying all the good work that Alveus Sanctuary
That's right.
does.
That's
She
right.
still wants the quokkas to come here.
She does.
That's crazy.
Maybe we could
don't want
rescue a
that.
quokka.
Yeah, if there was one in need of rescue.
Oh!
Ooh.
If you find a quokka in need of rescue, I will fully fund every piece of that effort.
Okay, good. I will remember that.
I wish I had a big quokka.
At this point, I feel like we're breaching ethical boundaries.
No,
as
you can
far
do
as-
that.
What fun and
It almost
enclosure?
feels like we're now looking for an exotic animal to purchase.
Oh no, this Quokka's entire family was killed by a gun. We'll have to adopt him.
I've got a cat question for you, Maya, now that we're talking about animals.
That's crazy.
I need to transport my cats down here, but I'm wondering if I should drive them or fly them first class.
What the fuck is your cat gonna know the difference?
I think
You
you
ask if they like
should.
trail mix or peanuts better?
No, it's 18 hours.
No, I think
them.
No, they serve a meal on the plane. I'm not
Okay.
going to feed them though.
I think you should fly them and just like gab them up.
That's what
Give 'em
gabapentin. That's what
yeah.
I'm going to do. I'm going to bring a nurse into my. I'm going to go back to Oregon. I'm going to bring a nurse into the house.
Yeah.
Get their blood work. Get them a full checkup.
Yep.
Order them some gabapentin.
Yep.
Shoot them with it. Take them on the
Gabapentin.
Probably
plane.
oral.
blood
You can
work.
do oral.
Yeah, they need it. They need
You
a
do have
checkup.
to do blood work.
Yeah,
with
they need
gabapentin.
a
So they know how
checkup.
much to give them.
Maya, why do horses get all the best drugs? I'm not actually answering that. Cutie,
What?
what do you want to talk about this week?
Do you want to? We want to hop into girliepop nation right now.
I feel like we've put it behind the paywall too much. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
the
agree.
girlies want the girly
Wow.
pop.
I don't know.
And we
I
have a
just
girly.
wait.
Hello.
Okay.
Girly pop.
What the fuck?
I know. It's so bad.
Girly
I would
pop.
ask for it.
Girly pop.
That was bad.
What's on Girly Pop Nation today?
Okay, we've got a few things to talk about. We've got to talk about Sabrina Carpenter's new album cover.
Oh, my favorite.
I'm gonna
My
send
favorite
you.
is crazy.
No,
Wait,
because
yeah, wait,
it's a
what?
good topic, and it's going to be very, very polarizing.
Okay. Well, let me. Pull
Maya's
it up.
already loaded
Dude,
in
I'm fighting
one
for my
direction.
life over here already.
You're already loaded in one direction. How do you feel about this album cover? Because I have no thoughts or feelings.
I don't want to go first.
I want to go first.
Yeah, I would like Hasan to go first.
Wait, I haven't seen it yet, so I want to get my reaction.
Okay.
I'll give you my honest opinion, and whatever that is, it'll be the more popular one.
Gabe, are we friends on Discord? Are you
I'll
on
let the-
Marches?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let the man start the conversation.
Oh, great.
You didn't want to do it.
Sorry, I just didn't like the way you said that.
Okay, you do it. I was
No,
just being.
go
I was
ahead.
just being a jokester.
After you.
I was being a
Ladies
jokester.
first.
No, please, madam, you start
No,
the Sabrina Carpenter discourse.
I don't want to.
I would
I
love
will
for
not
you
do
to.
what a man tells me. I don't feel
It's not my place to demand anything of you.
All right. Make
You,
it.
yeah,
Make
you
it
should go
big.
second place.
Okay, I'm going to
Actually,
do
it
that,
looks
but
like
that's
it's
because I
kind
want
of
to.
far
You're-
in there. I might have you just pull up
Didn't
her
work,
album first.
Fuck.
Yeah,
She's
'cause
wise
It's kind of deep in
in the
there,
ways
so
of
Austin can
science.
get his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
In.
I'm very.
Sabrina Carpenter came out with a new album, and the album cover and the album art is
don't even
being
have that.
panned by a lot of critics as quite controversial. The reason
Oh.
for why it's seen as quite controversial is because, as you can see here,
Oh, she's about to top that guy off.
Sabrina Carpenter is.
Oh,
for those
hold
of you
on.
at home listening, Sabrina Carpenter is
Oh, I'm all about it.
on all.
No, I think this is a decision that she made. It's a creative decision she made.
No, Austin, you should go first.
I should go first.
Yeah.
It's a creative decision that
Crash
she
right in.
made. I believe that if
The album's name is Man's Best Friend.
I didn't know that.
Ooh, like the dog.
you know what I'm going to reconsider that. I'm going to say that
This bitch pivoted so
I think although she's a woman and I support women and everything that they do, I do believe that just because she's one woman doesn't mean that she should be able to say for all women. And right here, I think that
Are you
there's a
saying
lot
that
of things
women
that
are
are.
a monolith?
What is that? Yeah. No,
No.
no, I'm not. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
That women deserve to be in a submissive position? Is
no.
that what
I
you're
think that
saying?
if they want to be in a submissive position, they should be entitled
So
to
you
do
like
so.
the album art? Then?
I think that
Because it's a woman who made this decision.
she
on
made
her
a creative
own.
decision to be in a submissive position.
Uh-huh.
And man's best friend. It is a little interesting.
Are you saying that
I don't
her
think
artistic-
women.
Are you saying that
I
as
don't
a
think
man?
Maybe Hasan
Hold
should
on.
go
I don't
first.
think women exist to submit to men.
Right.
I really don't.
No.
You're saying that women and men
That's
can
really
have
That was
great.
so
friendships?
based.
I do. I don't think women exist to submit to men.
Okay.
She clearly has made it a central focus of her album to submit to a
Are
man
you,
based
as
on
a
the cover.
man, criticizing a woman's artistic decisions in her own ambitious, creative project?
No, absolutely not. I
Because it
think
seems like you are criticizing the choices that she's making, the creative liberties that she's taken. If she wanted to maybe make a statement about how women are treated as objects of sexual desire, it kind of feels
Your
like
Honor, my client's gay.
thank you so much.
you can't
Let the
do
record
that.
show.
Yeah,
Let
thank
the
you, Cutie,
TikTok
for-
clip run its course
No,
so that people can yell at him in the comments and be like, this
what
man.
do you want? You know what? I'm gonna start just yelling at you in the comments. I'm gonna start clipping shit out of context, Hasan. I'm gonna make a Hasan clip show.
You've been doing that. You do that every week.
No,
It's
I don't.
called
Not
your
out of
TikTok.
context.
Okay.
Okay, I think Hasan should go first.
Oh, great. Yeah. Sabrina Carpenter, for those of you at home who didn't actually hear us describe this because you're listening, Sabrina Carpenter's on her knees and a man is grabbing her hair. She's on.
Disgusting.
She's also touching this man's or gesturing towards this man's knee.
Oh,
Okay. You can't even see the man. You can only see the bottom half of his body. And a lot of people got very offended at this because of the obvious patriarchal constructs that objectify women with relentless tenacity. And they said Sabrina Carpenter is not elevating women, but instead sexualizing herself and leaning into the objectification of women with her artistic choices. I, as a man, of course, abide by the live and let live strategy. I don't personally care in terms of how she chooses to hypersexualize herself. If she makes, as an adult, this decision to, put herself in this situation, submissive, that's her kink, or if there's a higher point here beyond what we are immediately seeing, then it's her own choice to do so.
see, that's what I said.
But what are the girlies?
didn't say
What are the
that.
girlies say?
So something interesting about the girly pops is girly pops have always had this weird thing where, sometimes we decide we like someone, sometimes we decide we hate someone. And something that people have always given Sabrina Carpenter credit for is that her sexiness is always towards like women. Like you go to her concert and it's very sexy, but not in a I have an erection way, in like a beautiful, pretty, like, ooh, slay way.
Yeah.
Instead of like
Can
a
we?
jerking off in the corner way.
I'm sorry.
But Sydney
Do you,
Sweeney.
Do you think that men think jerking off in the corner is sexy?
No. I'm
No.
saying, but like if she was on stage,
She's sexy
She's
in a
saying what the
direction.
man would be
She's
doing,
sexy in a
yeah.
direction, but not
Okay, let me
entertaining the male
clarify.
gaze.
Let me clarify.
Right?
She's Tumblr sexy, not Pornhub sexy.
yes.
Yeah.
But people say Sydney Sweeney is Pornhub sexy.
Is it?
That's fucked up.
I know. So people get really mean about Sydney Sweeney and they say she panders to men.
I have a question. Did she sell soap with a hole in it?
No, it just
No.
had
That's a
bath water.
lie?
There wasn't a hole in it.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
So is Sabrina the kind of sexy? It's like, fuck you, I'm sexy. This is for the girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until this album came out and then everyone switched up on her very suddenly. Which IMO, I think this is my take on it. I think too soon. I think potentially there's a zoom out here and it's fucking like Renee Rapp pulling her hair.
See, I agree that would be sick, but I'm almost certain that they've done the zoom out and it's a dude.
Oh.
But I could be misinforming. I just read that somewhere.
Oh. It was like AI.
Can you look that up? Like, is there a zoom out of this album cover? Because that would be so sick.
It would be
if it was
sick.
like
Do
Renee or a girl or something.
Do we think that
That'd be
Sabrina
great
Carpenter
PR.
is
It'd be
trying to entertain a new market of horny men with her new album?
She could have potentially. I mean, there's also the mental. It's like maybe she saw everyone was saying that her sexiness was for the girls and was a little sad and wanted her sexiest to be for the men. Maybe
But have you considered that men are yuck? We don't like them.
we don't.
We don't. We're
Personally.
anti-men. This is the,
But-
this is the most anti-men
The right wing
podcast.
has got to be celebrating this, right?
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a rumor.
rumor.
I'm spreading
Wow, you got fake
misinformation.
news. Fake news.
Maybe it'll
CBS.
zoom
So
out.
there's a possibility this could be a woman
news
that's holding.
CBS.
Maybe, yeah.
And it would be
dope.
sick because Sabrina is a bit of a queen of satire. Oh wait, I'm calling it right now. Sabrina's Carpenter. Oh yeah, I'm not original in my thinking.
It will be her holding her own hair. If you look at the proportions, the man looks tiny. His hands are small. That's why she's dressed up
See, I can get
in a
behind
suit for
this.
the Met Gala.
That's a conspiracy I can get behind.
Yeah, that go crazy.
And if they haven't done it, they better switch to her now. But
Let me see the hand. Zoom in on the hand.
I don't think that's her hand, but the suit does look too big for her body. If it's
that's
her,
that's not
a
her
that's
hand.
not a woman's hand. That's a man's hand.
How do you know that?
Because it's his hand.
Because I'm the one holding her hair.
Gasp.
That's right. That's why I've been defending this album cover.
Obviously, there's been a lot of drama about this. Though.
I don't
Ooh,
get
that
it.
ring is cool.
I do think she should be able to do whatever she wants, though.
Yeah, I
my
think
opinion.
there's a new meta happening right now. You know, larger vision here. 2014, 2015 era, Tumblr sexuality. A lot of people start, leaning into entertaining your kinks and being proud of them, right? And I think there was a lot of like pro sex work commentary all over the internet as well. We talked about this with Vanilla Mace.
Sorry, pause.
What?
Go back to that site. A bitch is selling a cassette?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's sick. I like it.
That's pretty cool. All right, keep going. Sorry.
Anyway, we talked about this with Vanilla Mace last week as well, so it's kind of interesting that we're having this conversation again. But I think there was a pendulum swing in the direction where it was like too much. And I think that the next generation Zoomers and onwards that also have been like super beamed with unlimited, free, unfettered access to pornography have kind of developed an unhealthy opinion and unhealthy attitudes about
I have the
sexuality.
I'm looking at the slideshow to see if there's something we didn't cover on it.
Sexuality and sexualization in general. So now the pendulum is swung in the other direction where like woke people are almost kind of prudish, where they're like, ooh, you're actually harming women by sexualizing yourself. And that's inappropriate because you're putting women down because men think that women deserve to be servile and you're like leaning into that. I personally don't agree with that assessment. And I think that, it was her own creative vision. I don't fully understand what was going on, but then again, like I said, I think she has the right to do whatever the fuck she wants. And I don't think people should be panning her so hard for being sexy and maybe even submissive if she wants to be that way.
If it makes you feel sexy, then do it.
But also like as
Yeah,
a
I
straight
thought you were
man,
on the other end of this.
No, I'm on the end of I am with Hasan now.
whichever one doesn't get you yelled
Where
at.
did you girls end up on this? Everybody put a thumb out on how they feel about this.
Well, hold on now.
So I
I don't
can
want to
judge.
I don't want to full throat endorse it. I want
Full throat. What does that mean?
They're fucking with you.
to. They're fucking with you. You've never heard the term full throat?
No.
Full-throated?
Full throat
No,
endorsement.
not sexually.
Scared.
No, it's not sexual.
No, hold on. Will, you've heard the word full throat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys have never heard that?
I've never heard
Austin,
that.
you are in the
They're
right.
besmirching your name.
Full-throated.
I thought it was like a gay thing.
Full-throated means using a full power of one's voice, expressing something
Hey,
loudly
Austin.
with enthusiasm.
Okay.
Hey, Austin.
How did you
They're
get-
besmirching your name.
Oh, have you
Yeah,
heard
how
that?
did you get
know the
dunked
word?
on by Austin? He doesn't even know half the words.
Oh, I've never heard full throat.
Yeah, full throat.
That's
I
crazy.
assumed it was an Austin thing.
No, it's an adjective.
That was
pull
your
up the slideshow real quick.
that was your homophobia.
So go to the next one. I think my thing overall is the visceral reaction. So give me next page. A lot of her songs are mostly about sex. How about you don't take your fucking children to a damn show? Use your brains here.
What?
It's wild how every pop singer rite of passage is basically turned into a whore. Is
my
a
God.
crazy thing to say. I miss when pop girls didn't have to over sexualize themselves for attention.
When?
Literally never.
What point in the fucking history of mankind, since popular music was invented, did any pop star, male or female, but especially female pop stars, did not sexualize themselves?
Yeah.
He's yelling.
He's yelling.
I just don't understand it. These guys fantasize about a nostalgic era that doesn't fucking exist. What are we talking about? If anything, people that say she's putting herself in a submissive position, whereas like Madonna always was more dominant, and that was a take on, sexuality and gender roles. That I can understand, at least. That's a little bit more intellectual than like, oh, these people are sexualizing themselves.
What about Like a Prayer?
Like a prayer or like a virgin?
Like
Is
a
that what you mean?
virgin?
No. No. Prayer.
Prayer. People.
I'm down on my knees. I want to take you
I see.
there
Yeah.
in the midnight hour. I can feel your power. Come on.
But a lot of people allege that that's what the song means, but I heard that it's not what it means.
But that's art. That's the
That's
whole
what she
purpose of
says.
art. It's
So
not
it doesn't
supposed
mean
to
that
mean what
way.
you
It's a
think it
rumor.
means.
It's a myth that it's about sucking dick.
That's crazy.
Is that what it says, Gabe? It's a religious thing. That's what I read about it because I saw a clip that they were playing Like a Prayer
It's
in
a
a
double
church.
meaning. It's a double entendre.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but,
think it is a double
but there's
entendre.
I don't know. I don't
What do
know.
you mean?
I
It's-
read.
She accidentally
some-
described sucking dick while also
let's
simultaneously.
pull up the lyrics because I don't know if that's true. I mean, it could be
Show me a picture of
anything.
Madonna. I don't know what she looks
That's
That's
crazy.
Where's the
Madonna?
lyrics?
I mean, she doesn't look
Wait,
like that.
That's
anymore.
not
Hold
like
on.
her most iconic
Pause,
look.
Pause. You've never seen Madonna?
like. I don't know.
She's got face
Okay, she is a
blindness.
zoomer. She is a zoomer.
I will say
For
Madonna
sure.
has changed
I
her
would
look
not
over the
know
years.
who that was.
Well,
I don't know who that
She's got
is.
pretty bad plastic surgery in some of those
Yeah.
photos. But she has some great.
I would not know
There you
who
go.
any of those people are. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. What? These are all different people.
That's all Madonna.
She
Really?
just changes her hair a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all the same
Can we look?
person?
Can we look at the Like a Prayer lyrics
That's
here?
not all the same person.
How are you so smart and this at the same time, Maya?
Thank you for saying
Gabe.
that.
How is this possible? It's clearly the same woman.
I want to look at the Like a Prayer lyrics because I don't think it's a song about giving head.
Austin, I don't want to be this person, but many episodes ago, you're the one that brought this song and said it is about.
I know, and then somebody told me, and then I looked into it, and I turned out it wasn't that way.
I close my eyes. Oh God.
When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. Could be Jesus. I'm down on my knees. I want to take you there. Oh, well, okay. In the midnight hour, I can feel your power. I mean, she could be at night, praying at night. Now,
Dog.
I'm down on my knees. I want to take
Do
you
you
there.
know
Is a little bit.
what a double entendre is?
Yes, I know what a double entendre
Then
is.
that-
Just like a
how do
prayer,
you
you
not
know, I'll
understand?
take you there. Hear your voice. It's like an angel. Oh, yeah. And she even says it's like an angel's. Okay, yeah. She's giving head.
And
Okay.
when 50 Cent is talking about going to the candy shop, it's not actually about candy.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah,
what?
you're right. She's sucking.
Yeah.
What is it about?
Have you ever heard of the
well.
song Laffy Taffy? It's not.
Shake that
about
lappy tappy.
Anyway, go
Oh.
back to the,
Oh, shit.
the slideshow.
It's about. Yeah. Back to the slideshow. Sorry.
So lots of the opinions are obviously it's ironic. A lot
Wait,
of,
can I read this one? Sorry to
Yeah.
cut you off. You guys are discussing a weirdo for defending a literal weirdo. I'm 17 and afraid of Sabrina Carpenter where she's performing. You guys need help. You're
Yeah.
afraid of Sabrina Carpenter where she's
people on
performing?
Twitter.
That's
are
a little
just-
crazy.
What does that mean? Like
it
what
means
is
she's
so
afraid of
scary
it.
about a 5'3"
Wait,
woman?
does she have Britney Spears as her icon photo too?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's a little ironic, I suppose.
I can't zoom, but
Okay, that's cool.
yes, hilarious.
It's a little
The
ironic.
irony is
Everyone's so fucking stupid. It just boggles my mind.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously a lot of people still think it's ironic. So go next, Gabe. A lot of people think it's misogynistic. A lot of people say, who cares? I
I'm in the
thought
who cares
Hasan
camp.
would like this tweet. My entire timeline is either people talking about Israel and Iran or Sabrina Carpenter with the exact same level of insanity, which is kind of funny.
that says intensity.
Oh,
Don't make fun of her. She's dyslexic.
I'm dyslexic also.
it's a-
Okay, bragging that you can read better than she can, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
he did get her though. He can read better.
Okay,
Let's do a
mean.
read off.
Dude,
You know what?
I got you.
I set her up the whole beginning of the
you.
pod.
You
The
did.
topics
Nice of
she
you.
could
This is
slam
why-
dunk. But you know what? She's wrong about the quokka. We
Yeah.
are getting rid of possums. We're going to eliminate them from our ecosystem. Quokka in, possum out.
I agree.
First of all, it's opossum in North America.
Idiot.
Second of all,
Nerd.
they are
Nerd.
incredible. I love them, and that is you are so wrong for
Has
that.
she dated
Can
one?
they smile? No. Ah! I'm sorry.
Okay, next.
Get me in the ear.
So she did a photo shoot with
Ooh.
Rolling Stone of which she was nude on the front cover besides her hair covering her boobies.
That's
But
a gorgeous photo.
this is a photo, yeah, that was in Rolling Stone. And she pretty much just talked about like, it's always so funny to me when people complain. They're all like, all she does is sing about this. And those are the songs that you've made popular. Clearly you love sex. You're obsessed with it. It's in my show. There's so many more moments than Juno positions, but those are the ones you post every night and comment on. I can't control that. If you come to the show, you'll also hear the ballads. You'll hear the introspective numbers. I find irony and humor in all of that because it seems to be the reoccurring theme. I'm not upset about it other than I feel mad pressure to be funny sometimes. So I think it's funny that she's kind of like, okay, well, if you don't like this, then why are you consuming it? Why is it the number one song literally always forever?
Yeah.
Which my whole take on all of this is, well, she made you talk about her, so congratulations,
won.
Sabrina Carpenter. Pop off. I think it's a girly pop doing some girly pop shit, and I'm okay with it. I think it's great.
I 100% agree with you on that. That was my initial take, and a lot of people yelled at me when I covered it on my stream because they were like, "You don't understand. You're a man, and you're just horny for her." And it's like, I don't even. But the thing is, like, no disrespect, like it's not even floating my boat, but it's not for me. I don't even think that it's for me. It's not. It doesn't do it for me at all. I'm not looking at this from the perspective of like, ooh, I'm horny. That's not how I fucking consume content.
I still think that she's for the girls. I don't know. I see that picture, even though she's on her knees, and it's called Man's Best Friend, and I don't see that. I don't know. It's just not very sexual.
That's not something you would jerk off to, is what I mean. And man can jerk off to anything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, literally anything. And that is not. I think people that looked at that are a part of Girly Pop Nation maybe thought, oh, this is like she's actually abandoning us and she's making this hypersexualized version specifically for male consumption. She's leaning into the male gaze and saying like women's position is supposed to be sexualized, an object of sexual desire, and submissive. The point that she makes in the second paragraph of this article, I think, is like very important though, which is she says she doesn't want to be pessimistic, but I truly feel like I've never lived in a time where women have been picked apart more and scrutinized in every capacity. I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about every female artist that is making art right now. And I do feel like, in a very weird way, maybe this is like 5D chess, but we have figured out a way to create a permission structure to just like shit on women.
Yeah.
But from the perspective of feminism, where people are just like taking these hypercritical roles that they never would with male artists. Obviously, a part of that is because of the complicated nature of patriarchal constructs. Objectification doesn't harm men in the same way that it does women. People say I'm a fucking hot bimbo all the fucking time. That doesn't actually take away from my political commentary. And it doesn't cause people to go, oh, I'm not going to take this person seriously. I can be as stupid as I want. I can be as hot as I want without, people undermining my position. Whereas like for women, it's a very different dynamic. But having said that, I do feel like people are hypercritical of not only just Sabrina Carpenter, but all other female artists in the same vein. And it almost feels like we're relitigating similar things that we would have done to women, but this time in a less patriarchal tone.
I think something kind of interesting is, my theory is, we love having a woman at the top and finding some fucking reason to hate her. She hasn't changed anything. Like,
the 180s.
She is doing the same thing, you guys. Hello.
And that's why I'm going to reveal my take that I like it.
He likes it.
And I'm doing that because I'm a brave feminist.
Now, I have a perfect question for Will and Maya. Okay.
Sure.
So she's getting accused of another thing. Do you know the movie Lolita?
Yes.
Oh, no.
You do.
Yeah.
Oh.
You do not.
How'd you know that?
Okay. All right. So go to the next slide. Next.
They're saying she's in.
Oh, that's my other thing too. Wait, go back one more. Is everyone being like, oh, she's for the men now. She's being sexy for the men. She literally came out with a song called Man Child where she calls all men stupid. Like, shut up, ladies. She's one of us. Okay, now go next. Oh, really? That's funny. Okay. So because people are bored and looking for something to be mad about, they are saying that she copied a scene from Lolita, which is a movie about, Will.
It's about underage relationships with a girl.
Yeah.
Like a pedo movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so people are saying that she is falling into that and that she's baiting that, and it's a reference in her.
Is one of these Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah.
That's
top
really
one.
unfortunate.
It is
That's
super unfortunate. But this my point is, she literally comments, she's like, I've never seen this movie. It's never been on my mood board and never would be. Number one, I have also never seen this movie. You have never seen this movie.
It's a tough one.
I don't know.
I think
I've
that,
never seen it.
I think
I've
that
never even heard of it.
whoever designed this shot clearly might have drawn inspiration from Lolita, but it doesn't fucking matter because it's Sabrina Carpenter and she does not look childish or like a child at all from this image. So it's not supposed to invoke pedophilic sentiment or actually present herself as like juvenile in the way that like maybe some other people do online when they will wear braces even though if they don't have to, things of that nature, and do like makeup a certain way. She's not even doing that.
A woman wants to speak.
I also think, thank you, Will. I also think, like, disrespectfully, men that are like, that have fantasies about underage women are not this thoughtful. Like, they're not gonna, they're not gonna like they're not gonna look at this and be like, oh my God, the lighting is the same. Like, she looks like this movie. I'm now
What a
fantasizing
base
about her
take.
being in this movie.
Base
Like,
take.
they're just gonna look up CP.
Yeah.
Those
Like,
are really
that's-
good. I don't think you can do that either. I think that's very illegal.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're
that
gonna
that's
do
what
that.
they'll do,
That's what they're gonna
'cause-
do. They're
yeah.
not gonna like look at this and be like, wow, look at this photo shoot.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this movie.
Well, damn, what a good girly pop
Yeah, I
nation.
thought you
That was
guys
great.
would like it. I thought
That
you
was
would
great.
like
We're gonna get
it.
yelled at a lot on TikTok because we said we didn't fucking hate
Well,
it.
we were split.
Not
Who-
really.
Austin hated it.
Yeah.
Austin will get celebrated by
No, I didn't hate it.
Well, we have two regular segments we do on this show. We have Girly Pop Nation. We have another one. Do you know what the other one is?
Talking about the Fap Top.
Oh,
Sorry, you do
What
that
is
every episode.
happening,
no,
bro?
it's called America Me Up. It's my segment.
I have
Oh,
to
okay.
take this to
Sorry, go
Manila.
ahead.
And I brought a special
can't
one
have
for
it.
you
Okay.
today.
Okay.
So anyway, this segment is about America and uplifting America. But however, I thought that this, with you on the show, I should point out a really unfortunate instance of animal violence in our country.
Great, Will.
Have you ever heard of the San Francisco Giants crazy crab?
No. No.
So, have you ever heard of a mascot?
Yes.
Okay. Teams throughout the country have mascots, right?
Yeah.
And at one point in the 80s, the San Francisco Giants tried what they called an anti-mascot, which was a mascot that they created
You're lying.
to be hated by the audience. Enter the crazy crab.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh,
Wait, I'll be honest. I like the crazy crab. I think it's funny.
So there's a video, but
I feel
the
bad for
the
him.
idea was that this was going to be a one-off. They were going to bring the crab out. The audience was going to be upset, but they were so upset that they decided to keep going. Go to a video. Go to the YouTube. There's a video I'm looking for.
Well,
Type.
how do they like set that precedent that people are supposed to boo?
You're gonna see.
Okay.
Yes.
Who can ever forget this guy, the San Diego Chicken?
I forgot that
He
guy.
hatched as a local radio promotion and quickly became the big bird of Padre baseball. Everyone loved him and his antics.
Oh yeah, he's silly.
But while the bird dwells in San Diego, a creature crawls the depths of San Francisco's Candlestick, waiting for his big chance to steal the show.
Throughout the years, baseball fans at Candlestick Park have learned to put up with a lot. Everything from losing seasons to this cold, bone-chilling wind. Now, they can handle all that, but one thing they find it difficult to put up with is the new mascot.
They love it in Philly. They love it in Atlanta.
Yeah, but Giants fans are different.
Trust me. They'll love it.
All those fans in Giants land love that crazy crab.
This commercial was meant to be a warm introduction of one crazy crab to Giants fans everywhere. However, the relationship has become anything but warm.
When we asked Giants fans what kind of mascot they'd like, 63% said they didn't like mascots.
Were they trying
I think the crab's kind of stupid. I could do without him.
He's worthless. I mean, he just comes out here, runs around, goes away. We don't need a mascot.
So
We need
pause.
some more pitching.
So this was their idea to introduce an anti-mascot.
Wait, but the audience isn't in on the fact that it was an anti-mascot?
No, but they bought in immediately into hating him.
Right.
But San Francisco had no idea how far the hate would go.
Oh no.
Did they kill him?
To the point where they would launch batteries, bars of soap.
Oh my God.
Anything heavy they could launch at the
Wait.
field.
In San Francisco, that sounds like a Philadelphia
Yeah,
story.
they were pelting the crazy crab. Now, what they didn't know is that San Francisco hired a professional interpretive dancer to bring the crazy crab to life. And the crazy crab, play the video. They might have the end of the crazy crab here.
Oh, why not? In San Francisco, a crab seems to kind of fit in with our theme of telling people that Giants fans are different.
Underneath the orange suit lies the heart of a local San Francisco actor who enjoys giving fans a chance to vent their frustrations.
I try to make them get a little excited, give off a little energy and stuff. Any kind of energy is good, so if they want to keep booing me, that's all right. I'll just keep going out there and, giving them the old moon.
Moves like that
Do you-
make it
do
easy
you
to
see
why
the
no
trash
one
flying on the
crazy.
field?
Not even the coach.
Hey, Frank, need any pinch hitters? I've told you, don't you ever touch me again.
Well, you got to give it to the little guy. He's not easily discouraged.
I'd like to get a little respect out there.
He doesn't deserve any respect. He holds up the game.
Guys come from the bottom of the sea.
That guy just really loves
they have all
baseball.
this dirt in them.
Eventually, San Francisco fans are going to love me.
His eyelashes at the bottom of his eye.
So pause.
That'll be it.
He says,
I'll be
eventually
immortalized.
San Francisco fans will love me. Unfortunately, that year, San Francisco was one of the worst teams in baseball.
Oh, no.
And the
They
crazy
blamed the
crab,
crab.
towards the end of the season
no.
was assaulted by two masked assailants and sent to the hospital.
Oh no!
The actor,
like on the field, or
the actor sued the team and was awarded $2,000 for medical damage.
That's it?
That's
And
it?
That's it.
I guess this.
And never took the field again. And it is heavily speculated that the two people that beat the shit out of the crazy crab were two Padres players, two teams from another baseball team.
Was this in front of a
Wait,
crowd,
yeah,
or
it
was
says
it
revealed, two
offline?
Padres.
Or not offline, like off outside of a game,
I believe so. Like, yeah.
like in an alley?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's crazy.
They knew who the crab man was, and they still beat his ass.
They beat the
That's-
shit out of him.
So sad.
And so the crazy crab was retired and never seen again. And he is remembered as the most reviled mascot in professional sports
They
history.
should bring
I
him back.
liked him. They should bring him back.
They should bring him back for like one night and one night only.
So that they can beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
No, I liked him. I thought he was cute.
One of the things I noticed when we watch older videos like this is like how in shape the average sports fan is in the stadium as opposed to like what that would look like now in
Yeah,
America.
what happened?
Well, anyway, that was this week's America Me Up.
Thank you
I hope you
for
enjoyed
the education.
You're
I loved it. I would like to see him come back.
Yeah, let's start a petition.
Bring back the crazy crab.
Bring back the crazy crab for one night and one night only, once a year.
Why don't we get a Fear and mascot?
Oh, I like that.
What do you think?
Ready? Close your eyes. Stream of thought. What is our mascot? Go. You have 3
Boo-boo-boo.
seconds.
A pickle.
Oh, okay. Let's walk
Pickle.
on that.
Wait.
No, keep the eyes closed. A pickle, and what's he doing?
He's wearing a hat.
What's the hat say?
It says Fear and.
And what else is he doing?
He's wearing sunglasses.
Oh, he's a cool pickle.
He's got a big smile too.
He's a
I
cool
don't
pickle.
want him on
He's
our
the
market.
Fear and pickle.
What's his name?
Fast.
Pickle
Spit it out.
Peter.
Peter Pickle, the Fear and mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having an art competition.
Yeah, Peter the pickle.
Bring him.
A Speedo.
Oh, threw that one in. Okay.
What do you think?
I don't like him.
Well, until anybody else comes up with a better idea.
Love that crazy crab.
Girliepop.
No, girly pop's over. You can't put me to that.
Sorry. Woo! Okay, Peter the pickle.
I love it.
I think so. What's your idea for a mascot? What do you think?
I want to
we-
do
that's it.
Little boo boo. That's it. Peter the pickle.
It's a pickle.
With a hat, says Fear and, glasses, and not a jock strap, but a
Speedo.
Speedo.
I feel like why does he sound like a sex criminal pickle?
Oh, that's crazy.
Are you really doing that to our mascot?
Does he have legs?
There's already allegations about
Yeah.
our mascot.
He got
Can't believe
milkshake
this.
Doug.
Does anybody else have anything else they want to talk about?
Well, I do, but it's going to be in the Patreon.
Oh, it's Air India.
The Air India disaster.
Does anybody else have anything that's not a horrible disaster that they want to talk about?
This city's crazy.
Okay.
I'm just going to talk about it. I moved here finally
Yeah.
after 3 years of traveling back and forth once a week.
I
And
feel
let
like I
me,
see you less now.
you never, I text you all the time and you don't ever respond.
No, because you text me about coming on the show to talk about Air India.
Well, regardless, he hasn't been responding as much. He's been busy. I understand. People have lives. But anyway, this city is crazy. I have been going out till like 3 or 4 in the morning every night.
What?
Yes, I didn't realize that there's something going on all the time here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm having the time of my life. I've been meeting people. I was out in Silver Lake last night.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I've been meeting local. I went to a local bar and hung out with like the LA Angelinos. I've been going to and I'm not just doing West Hollywood. I'm doing Silver Lake. I'm going to pre-games.
He's on his Los Angeles tour.
Yeah, I went to some pool parties.
That's great.
I'm meeting so many people. I hung out with a fantastic drag queen. Shout out to Luscious Massacre.
Oh,
Luscious Massacre. Don't do it, little girl. If you know who she is, we want to have her on the podcast. But this city, I didn't realize. You guys tried to tell me, but living here is completely different.
Yes,
it's completely different.
Not for me. I don't go out.
You're saying it's better than a Portland suburb?
Yes.
Well,
something to do every night.
Austin's having the time of his life, and we are at time. We're going to learn more about his new life on the Patreon episode, as well as his opinions on airplane crashes.
That's right.
Maya, where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/Alveus Sanctuary, YouTube.com/Alveus Sanctuary, Twitter Alveus Sanctuary, Instagram Alveus Sanctuary, TikTok Alveus
and guys,
Sanctuary.
it is a rare pleasure that we get to uplift a creator in our space that is actually doing something meaningful. So if you have a passion for animals, taking care of animals, or you just want to be informed, make sure you tune into Maya's content and support it with your time and dollars.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, Maya, for joining us.
Okay.
Thank you.
I wouldn't even go that far.
No, that's way too confrontational. You need to come up with your quick. So my quick thing, I've used this many, many times, is when you're like walking down the street and a guy will say like, "Where you going with all that ass?" or something like that. I always reply, "What are you making that face?" I get hit on. Look at me.
She does. I saw the clip. I saw the clip on your TikTok. You were getting hit on. She rolled down the window to hit on you.
Specific. Where you going on that ass?
That's all I have, Will. It's all I've got.
You got a lot. You got a
and
lot.
I get it a
What
lot.
if someone would just drive by and they're like, "Oh yeah, I could get lost in those blue eyes"?
That only happened one time, but
recently.
it's usually about my butt.
But wait, people are telling you like, hoochie mama, look at all that ass.
Yes!
Yes, she's a hot woman.
I walk around.
Why are they laughing at her?
I'm not laughing.
They're laughing at her.
Butt.
You got a fat ass, cutie.
People like
Where
my
you going?
butt.
Where you going with that fat ass?
So just people on the street say stuff like, "Where you going with that dump truck ass?" And
Yes.
So what do you say? What do you say?
No one ever says
I
that to
don't
me.
want to
just so you guys
share.
How many?
that big ass
That's
is
what you
putting
say?
cracks in the pavement.
Hold
That's
on,
crazy.
I got a big butt.